Now headlines only with Wilfred, Jeff, and Tim.
Wilfred Power-dia? Is that something?
Wilfred Power-dia.
Yeah. No, it's that. And then is
They
that
call
something?
him that in Manila.
Yeah, in Manila.
That's what they do. They go, oh, lock the doors. Here comes Power-dia.
Uh-huh.
We're not good. We're not good with nicknames here in Manila, but
No.
boy, can we.
The
Weave a
Thrilla, we
blanket.
stopped at the Thrilla in Manila, and after that, it's been all downhill.
That had to be all Don King, right?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure.
That-
Well, you think Filipinos can't think of that?
No, I don't know.
I think we can rhyme.
They could sing it. They could sing
Sure,
it for
I mean,
sure.
guys had gin. Who I'm sure was not
He
Filipino.
wasn't. I think he was Korean.
I think he probably was.
Yeah.
I think he was he was
Are
really.
do you recall Jin,
Gin?
the rapper?
Oh, yes,
The
yes,
Asian
yes.
rapper.
From the battle rapping.
Yeah, 106
yes.
in Park.
Yes,
Man.
that's right.
He really was a pioneer, and I think with Asian, and this is how I wanted to start. With Asian people breaking through to be considered cool. Do you think?
Yeah.
Sure. China Mac.
China Man, I don't know China Man.
I don't know China Mac either.
Was that a guy?
Jesus Christ, Tim.
I think he,
What a cool guess.
Korea Bob?
There was Oriental Pete, was there not?
I think China Mac.
Wow, way to jump off so confidently with such
All right,
a
China
horrific
Mac's
thing.
a real guy. He's a real guy.
Thank God for you, he is.
He's a gangster in Chinese Town.
Oh,
Damn,
okay.
he's 44.
Yeah, he was a gang member. He does like
Oh.
Chinatown walkthroughs where he talks about how he was a gang member.
Oh, he's like a YouTuber?
Yeah, and he was a rapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although here's what I don't like about what Jin has laid out is that he's almost been the only guy that's laid out a pathway for cool for Asian dudes. And so there's all these like Asian influencers that are acting black.
Right.
And it's I think it's terror on our people.
You think that's bad?
Why do you think it's a blight on your people, Wilfred?
Because there's so many Asian people like Aquafina doing a black scent, and it's making us look bad.
Well, she stopped
Yeah.
Yeah, which is worse.
and then played a dragon. Which did you like that?
It's so much worse that she stopped because she proved to the world that she doesn't actually talk like that. Like for a while she was arguing, well, I'm from Queens, so I talk
Yeah.
like this, brother.
I remember that.
I remember that too. I remember when she said
Eventually-
brother.
Brother's quite a heat check because that's black slang from the 70s.
What?
It always catches you, and I'm concerned about this with Timothée Chalamet right now. I've been banging this drum for the past couple months. To anyone who will listen, who I think he's doing too much within like I don't know how to say this.
There's
but
nothing like an Italian guy telling a white guy to not be so black.
Yeah, a white guy who there's probably so much recorded evidence of me saying the N-word. I wouldn't be able to scrub it from the internet. I wouldn't know where to start.
Brother, I think about that all the time. There are so many podcasts in the early 2010s where I said the N-word a lot of times.
One of the most painful memories I have in comedy is Sashir being in the room at the barber shop on a Sunday show. And I think my pants were off and my shirt was off.
Nice.
I don't know, man. I who knows?
It's such
what,
a small, intimate room to
I
be
know.
doing all of that.
I know, and I don't have I don't have the kind of persona that like you would be like he's such a wild man up there.
Sure, yeah.
But there I was in all my glory, and I'm pretty. I said it, and I could see her face. She was just so. We didn't even know each other, and she was so personally disappointed in me.
Yeah.
And that, man, I think about it all the time. How regretful I am of that.
I did, I forget whose open mic it was, but this was in Chicago, and I was trying to do this bit about how we shouldn't say the N-word, which includes me saying the N-word.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
And then afterwards, a black dude goes up and just, like, roasts me for, like, he ran the light and no one cared.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that was the last time I showed up to that mic, for sure.
Fun.
At the town hall open mic, Drew Michael was up yelling the N-word, and a bunch of black ladies threw books at him.
Which I think is the funniest thing in the world. To throw a book at somebody.
They threw a bunch of books at him, too.
A bunch of books is
They
hilarious.
fucking were nailing his ass with books.
But were they throwing books, too, in the way of, like, you should read more?
No.
Or they were just like, this is the only thing we have our hands.
Yeah, there's nothing close.
There were books. There were books around, and they were throwing them away that looked like it hurt very badly when he got hit by them.
So funny.
But he didn't stop. And brother, you'd think he would stop, but
They
nope,
did not
he
know
kept
Drew.
going on. He couldn't hear the books. That was the problem.
Yeah. They were whizzing at his
Auditory
bad
issue
ear.
as he was bleeding from the temples.
That's right.
When Ulysses cracked him.
But yeah, I think about that all the time. But then I'm just like, yeah, whatever. If I ever get popular enough to have to deal with it, I will, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think, too, for the point for all of us, if we get popular now, the time lapse will have been so much that people will go, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's
You
like
know?
that
You think so?
2012.
You think
Yeah.
that people will go, that's okay? Because historically, they don't seem to like to give anyone any
Well,
slack.
I think it's like when Kevin Hart did that, he got in trouble for that tweet in 2012. No one cared because it was so long ago.
Kevin Hart said the N-word?
His black card has been revoked to the point where he's not. They're mad at him for saying it now.
They're even mad at him for being in Soul Plane.
God, another movie I saw in a theater out of bad faith. Another piece of regret that I have.
You're one of the few that, like, do you understand, like, you're one of
I
the
have a sordid
rarest
past.
people? Like,
Sordid past.
you're probably like one of like 600 people that have seen it in theaters.
He went to see Medea Goes to Jail and
Because they got
Soul
taken out
Plane.
right away.
Look, we didn't have a lot to do in North Jersey, and there were no rules.
You could see Soul Plane. There wasn't a rule telling you couldn't.
There's a lot of bad taste flying around. One of my favorite memories is I was in college, and I don't know, maybe I told you this story before, but so Spike Lee, during the week that you're about to graduate, they have a bunch of speakers come in, this and that. So Spike Lee comes in, and this is in the Convocation Center at the University of Miami. So it's a basketball arena. It's huge. And Spike Lee opens it up to a Q&A, and everyone, there are lines forming to ask him a question. And everyone seems, pretty focused. Nobody's really sticking out, and except this one hippie-looking kind of guy who keeps looking back at his friends very far away in the stands, and then just looking back at Spike Lee, and they finally call him up, and he giggles through it, and he goes, "So when you did Soul Plane," and Spike Lee tore into him. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
That's really funny.
Great.
I think now, though, if we get in trouble for saying the N-word, we could just say we have Tourette's. Because then they
gonna pull
seem
that
to,
card?
Yeah.
they seem to let that go.
Oh, well, wow. So that would be great, man. So not only will you get in trouble for saying the N-word, you would get in trouble for impersonating the disability community.
But here's the thing.
No, I have lots of hard twitches a lot of the time, and I could get Micah to vouch for me, I think.
You just have to commit to
think.
that for the rest of your life.
You let him slide on. You think you'd be what, low level? You have low level Tourette's?
Well, I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm just saying I could try to use these things.
Do you think there's like a Tourette's? There's like a Tourette's spectrum where like racism is probably on the spectrum.
Yeah. I mean,
What
it's
do
like a Balin Dupree situation.
Who's that?
She's the chick with big tits that has a show on TLC, and she has Tourette's.
Oh.
And she says like horrible words with her Tourette's.
Wasn't that what it is? Like the most intrusive thought that comes into your head, that's like what you have to spit out?
I
Yeah.
guess so. I mean, I don't know. My buddy has Tourette's, and he's like the Twitch kind.
Yeah. My chemistry teacher had that same kind of Tourette's.
My Chemical Romance as well.
And he was the easiest teacher to cheat on a test with.
Oh, because he
was always twitching in another direction. And he was actually my proctor for the SATs.
Yeah.
And I definitely was able to cheat on the SATs.
What'd you get on your SATs?
It's actually not high enough for me to say that I cheated.
Oh, damn.
That's awesome.
That's
You
really
cheated on your SATs.
That's really fucking
And
sad.
it was like a mediocre score.
What'd you get on your SATs, DeVito?
God, I'm not sure how they go by numbers now, but I got.
Well, we were up to 1,600.
Okay,
1600
okay,
is
that's
what
when
what
I
I
had
had
too.
too,
I got
yeah.
a 990 the first time.
Okay.
Nice.
Which
I got
is
an 1180.
yeah, I scored dramatically low, and then I did it again, and I think I only got like a 1050 or a 1060.
So that's where I was sitting until I got this teacher.
Wilfred
to
bumped
look the
himself
other
up.
way.
I had a 1070
Yeah, all
myself,
right.
so we're all
Okay.
kind of in the same range.
Yeah, that
I
sounds
also
about right.
brought 20 pencils, and I kept telling everyone you get extra credit. I go, they give you extra credit if you bring a bunch of pencils.
See, that's a perfect zone of smart and dumb. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's hilarious and at the same time so silly. I think that's why we get along so well.
Oh, yeah.
And also why probably the three of us doing a podcast together is like a problem.
Yeah, there's
You
no
know?
way that this is going to get anywhere because
The same level of intellect
we're all
over and over.
mediocre idiots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We're doing a podcast. Welcome to Headlines Only, your place for oh, fuck, I had it on my way here. I thought it up on the fucking
okay.
train on the way
That's
here.
okay. Look,
Your place. Oh, welcome
Tim
to
does
Headline.
Tim does
okay.
the editing, so he can like fix
I'm
this.
not going to edit any of this. I have so much
Can't
shit to do. Welcome to Headlines Only, your place for uninformed takes, where we
Yeah.
read the headlines only. And we watch a lot of videos.
And we watch videos. We watched a lot of videos this week.
Yeah, no headlines really, because I think Jeff Sheen started this podcast. You're in Jeff's spot, DeVito.
What do you? He abandoned the podcast?
Well, he's on a ship being a boat hack.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
But emotionally, it seems like he's abandoning
It seems like he's checked out.
How many episodes have you guys done that he's already checked out?
Not
We're
enough.
on 8. This is episode 8.
Jeff is bailed by episode 8.
I think so. I mean, he's been on half the episodes.
Oh man. Well, right, because was he originally part of the podcast?
It was his idea.
It's his podcast.
It's his
on-
podcast.
It
Don't-
exists on his
I'm
YouTube
doing
page.
Jeff's podcast right now with the two of you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great.
And I do all the
love
work.
it. Right.
Which
Yeah.
is fine. I mean, I say it every week. I don't mind doing it, but I like when people are invested in it. You know.
Of course. I was excited to do this.
I mean, we were excited to have you.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be as this grows and we stop being friends with Jeff. This is going to grow into something special.
Yeah, I think it's a very simple, cool idea, and you guys are the right guys to be doing this thing.
Sure.
In my Chicago chat today, they were saying that Jeff and I are each other's henchmen in the chat.
What does that mean?
Well, we team up and bully everyone in there.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You are a very intimidating duo to hang out with.
We're big time bullies, me and Jeff.
Well, the thing is, but Jeff is so cutting. Tim is just your run of the mill standard, like that's as wit smart as you could get of a high school bully.
That's right.
And also, if you bring it back to you, you're very self-effacing where you'll laugh at yourself. You'll give it up. Where Jeff is really out to hurt you.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff has an agenda to him that I
Jeff wants
despise.
to win conversations.
Jeff wants, yeah. He applies the game to hanging out,
Yeah,
which I don't love.
What I will do, though, when I'm hanging out with Jeff is I'll pick the side of the winner. So who's ever winning, like if
Yes.
Jeff is not winning when he's bullying someone, I gotta ditch him and go with the other person.
Yeah. So my flaw with hanging out with Tim and Jeff is that every once in a while I'll say like a sincere statement.
Oh, you can't be doing
And
that.
boy, do you get attacked for that.
Well, that's only
Oh, is that how you really feel, Wilfred?
but Tim is such a softie. That's only Tim alone is giving you that. Tim and Jeff together, it's a problem. Even though Jeff, I mean, that guy is like one of the softest people I ever met.
Oh,
Sure. But say something sincere around Jeff and he goes, "Oh, he's
know.
opening up to us."
I know. Meanwhile, all he is a martyr.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. Well, I think he's got some kind of iron deficiency or something's wrong with him. I don't know, but
You think this stems from a lack of potassium? If that guy
iron
would just
and-
have a couple more bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah, iron and love.
Have you seen him with a shirt off? He's like that yellow guy in Sin City.
It's nasty.
Yeah. He does have a sickly frame.
Yeah. So I guess we started a war. So that's the
Is
big
that
piece.
what we're going to talk about today, Wilfred? What do we have on the docket?
Well, there's a lot of news. It's been a busy week.
has.
Like the biggest thing I do think is that the Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, got
Khamenei.
Khamenei, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, got mogged by
Khamenei.
Israel and Trump.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
killed him. The Ayatollah is shit, I had something earlier too. Fuck. Dude,
I told you it was gonna happen.
All right, that's good. I was
That's
on the
good,
train
yeah.
thinking of stuff and I really fucked it all up.
What? So, what are your guys' thoughts on it?
Here's my question.
Please.
Is it
I'm
bad-
hosting now.
Okay, good. That's good. I like that. Is it bad that we blowed him up? Like, I know it's bad that we went to war without authorization from Congress, and I know it's bad that we went to war with no real threat at all that was coming down on us, and we did it mostly so that we could control the path in which oil gets to our country.
Mm-hmm.
But is it bad that we blowed him up?
Well, you really front-loaded that one, huh? I don't know. I mean, I probably don't think it's a good idea. I think especially living here, I'll say for our own safety and survival in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Did you
it's,
have that thought? Where,
Of
like,
course.
Yeah. Like,
historically, it's never been good to meddle in the affairs of the Middle East.
see, this is where I'm like, can we just like let Iran know that where Mar-a-Lago is? And,
Yeah.
like, who we voted for?
Yeah,
Right.
we're friends with Rufat.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. We have to let. We have to
You ever
let.
heard of Rufat?
Yeah. We have a Muslim mayor.
I'm gonna go over
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna go over there. I'll talk to him. I'm gonna be like, listen, New York kind of ain't shit anymore. L.A. and Austin. You want to make
Yeah.
a?
Yeah, it's true.
You want to make a waves? Blowed up Joe Rogan.
Yeah, there you go.
What if we
Yeah.
get Joe Rogan all blowed up?
Yeah, that's where all the tech company. We have nothing going on over here anymore.
Wow.
It's a lot of fashionable dental places.
Oh,
now.
what are you gonna blow up a bunch of trans people? We like that here in America mostly.
Yeah.
These are good points.
Not me,
Let's get
personally.
you in front of the new Ayatollah. I really think you could make a case.
These trans people aren't doing anything but making coffee at 5 a.m. You don't need to be blowing them up.
I do think it helps that we have, and maybe this. I mean, this. You know, look, maybe it helps that we have Zoran as a mayor. Maybe they go, hey, you know, friend of mine, kind of.
Yeah.
Sure, that could help.
Yeah, I think we just need to like direct them to Florida
Yeah.
or Texas and just be like, hey, this is where the people that like the guy that bombed you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do. New York's got to do a bunch of smear campaigns about how bad the city is going. About we actually have less people than you think.
Right.
So it's not going to be the hit you imagine it to be.
And even the people we have are just some of the. I mean, they're nice. They're nice guys that everybody likes. You don't want to blow them
We
up.
have to send over a bunch of propaganda commercials
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
Just
Stavros laughing at everyone.
Uh-huh.
They'll be like, "This guy lives there. We like him."
That's a good point. You wouldn't want to kill a city. You don't want to do any damage to beloved Stavros.
No, people
Yeah.
like him.
That's a good point. That is a great point.
Yeah, they one of the first things that they bombed was that girls' school. How do you guys feel about that?
Wait, Iran bombed a girls'
Really
school?
teeing us
no,
up here,
we
Wilfred.
bombed.
I thought Israel did that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought Israel kept their playbook alive by blowing up schools for some fucking reason.
So
can't
my
help
thought on
themselves.
this was, I understand
Yeah.
why Trump would bomb a girls' school,
Keep them quiet.
because in his mind he's like, well, that's where our political leaders would be hanging out.
Right.
So let's bomb them, because I'm sure they're all trying to get pussy over there.
And little do they know, in the Middle East, they're at the boys' school. That's like a thing.
That's a great point. I think these are both two excellent points. I haven't heard these points yet on CNN. I think these are great points.
That's
that
why
you
you
both
come to
made.
headlines only, baby.
Yeah. When do you guys plan on having Wolf Blitzer in the hot seat?
If we had Wolf Blitzer in the middle, he'd be like, "What the fuck?" He'd immediately start pulling up episodes where I said the N-word.
He would. I can't wait to take this to the Situation Room.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts overall on this war? Good, bad? Should we be there? What are we doing?
It is complicated because the guy wasn't the coolest dude, so it's not like we killed a good guy.
Right. Kind of a bad guy.
Yeah, he was kind of a bad guy, but
they were protesting against him in the streets.
You've never seen his cooking YouTube series. Obviously, they're both YouTube fools.
Yeah, I guess we also haven't seen his hard drives to see how many like Pixar movies are on there or whatever.
I'm sold. This guy's a bad guy, I'm sure.
Yeah, so I'm assuming we killed a bad guy, but I don't think that getting involved was smart.
No, leave him alone. Leave Brittany alone.
Why?
Leave these motherfuckers alone, man. Just quit. Also, there's so much of all of them being like, no regime change, and then no war, we're not the war. First of all, you knew a war was coming. When President Trump was like, no war, then got elected and was like, the Department of Defense, they're the Department of War now. Yeah. And it's like...
But he
did it under the guise of being like, we're not politically correct anymore. I was like, I don't think you want a Department of War. It kind of makes you sound like a warmonger.
Yeah.
I don't know that has anything to do with being politically correct.
But that's what they said. That was
I know.
Part of the reason. I was do they think that everyone's like, it's crazy. I'll cut that.
Hey, your mouth, not mine. You could see me looking away in that moment in disgust. If you can edit that into the fold of me being
just a quick zoom to his face.
I can't believe Tim would say something like that. I think it's kind of funny that we are taking down all of these Maduro and what is it?
Khomeini.
Mm-hmm.
The Ayatollah.
For some reason, I want to add a couple more M's in there.
Yeah,
maybe
I
that's because of King
an,
Kamehameha.
I wanted to add an L or something.
Yeah, I want to throw. There's something not satisfying about his name. It ends too quickly.
Well,
no, you're right.
He's dead. You call him whatever you want now. Rest in peace, Ayatollah Khomeini. You fucking little boy dick sucker. Look at see, you speak ill of the dead if you want around here.
Yeah, no.
According to me, guy who doesn't doesn't see any value in human life, really.
That's not true.
No, only one life, and it's my cat's. And once she's gone, I just don't see Micah lasting much longer.
Are you implying that you're gonna murder?
No, I'm saying Micah will commit suicide when our cat dies. I think.
Oh man,
you're gonna have to find a toe replacement.
Yeah, she won't want it. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who died for our sins and was risen 3 days later, is going to have to send a cat into our house to replace the cat, which they might do.
By the way, did you see those things about the military saying that the reason why they're doing this war is so Trump can start the next Armageddon?
Oh yeah, Pete Hegseth was saying something about the rapture or something.
Yes, yeah, and
that's not good.
He's helping Jesus come back to the earth.
Here's the thing: that doesn't sound like a separation of church and state to me.
Yeah, it's also, man, that's where we're at with excuses now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like he's just all out of ideas as to why he's doing this, and now he's just like, it's the rapture, really playing in, I guess, the Christian right's hands in a way that they'd be like, that's what we were hoping for, Big Donald.
Jesus, a man who historically died for us so that no one had to die for him.
Sure, yeah.
Right.
Is coming back because we killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, the rapture in general has always really confused me.
I thought you were supposed to be. I thought the rapture, you were supposed to be taken from your alive body.
Yeah, I think I get the Rapture and Armageddon confused. The Rapture, what? It's like a Thanos situation.
I think your soul is taken from your body if you have lived a life that guarantees you can go to heaven.
Jesus has to come down to do the rapture.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, I think he's got to be I don't think he can rapture from way up there.
Yeah.
I think his powers aren't quite that.
Yeah.
I think
he's got to be in proximity.
it's like a Wi-Fi situation. He needs to be like in the room. He can't rapture you from the clouds. He's got to be within like 18 feet of you.
Yeah.
They need to get one of those things that we got that enhances
signal boost. Sorry, did I jump on it?
No, I couldn't think of the name of it, so that was good.
Just another Jesus to mirror him.
Yeah, like a tiny worker angel that acts as a signal boost for him when he zaps. Going back, I was saying that because what Trump took out Maduro and Khomeini, because what these are dictators. This is going to be a wild point that I'm making right now.
You make the point, brother.
Do you guys really want to hold on to that thing?
I'm trying to have my hat.
Let me close my ass.
yeah. You might want to clench up, Wilfred.
Trying to make my hat look less Tim Poolish. Sorry.
Am I to believe that this man who's taking out these horrible dictators? Because why? Because they're killing their own people, right? That's what he's doing. Well, what are you doing, Donald? Whoa.
Wow. Holy fucking shit, he did it.
Wow.
I can't believe you did that.
Yeah.
Actually, the last time Devito and I hung out, we were in Minneapolis.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
The week that Renee Good got shot.
Yeah.
Coincidence?
Yeah.
Wilfred spent most of the weekend protesting on the side of ice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I was
you and that
I was that
bullhorn
guy's
guy.
Filipino wife.
Yeah, once I saw Wilfred leave the Courtyard Marriott in a skull and crossbones face mask, I knew it was on.
I got in the right way. He would yell.
You leeches are giving us a bad name.
My parents didn't, but I got here correctly.
Yeah, they actually ice kicked him out too. They said no nerds on our side. Nobody wanted Wilfred the whole weekend. But he had great sets. He did well
have great
on
sets.
stage.
I've seen the sets.
Oh yeah, he actually edited the clips.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wilfred did. He really surprised me.
Right.
That week. No, he was great.
I think I surprised the whole room. They're like, "What? He's speaking English so clearly."
They had to like him. With the weekend they had. They had
can't hate immigrants that week.
They were like, I thought this man was here to sell me a belt. I can't believe he's doing comedy.
Oh, man. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
Man, what a good club, though.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And you get everyone with... See, it's just like women. You got to get them when they're emotionally fucked up, audiences, because then you can do even better.
I've been doing that now for all the weekends going forward as I've been staging a lot of ice murders.
Yeah,
and then I go up on stage and the whole audience is galvanized by what's happened in the neighborhood.
There was actually a very serious thing that happened that weekend where I got off stage and then I'm hanging out in the green room with Anthony's wife, and 4 minutes later,
Wilfred is massaging everyone. He says hanging out. He's massaging everyone that comes to his path.
Sure. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, some people need
He
to
puts
like
on
me
his
for some
white
reason.
gloves. He puts on his silks.
I like that.
Yeah, it's something to behold.
Mister, he says.
Now, Anthony didn't know that because I usually do it during his act.
Right.
But 4 minutes after he gets on stage,
I could smell the
oils.
Yeah, I could smell the oils.
he's like,
from
"Yeah, it
stage.
smells like coconut."
Why is there a Why is diffuser coming through here?
Does anyone else feel like there's a mist surrounding me?
Does anyone hear soothing bells? Am I the only one hearing any soothing bells?
But yeah, Anthony comes back into the room, and then he's like shocked, and we're like, "What happened? What's going on?" And he's like, "I think someone died out there."
Oh shit!
Yeah. So it was, I think it was the only show of the weekend that was sold out, and they were so hot. Like the minute I got on stage, I was so mad. The minute I got on stage, I was like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be unbelievable." My Julia's aunt Sandra is there. I'm gonna be so impressive
Yeah.
And I was like, this is gonna be so much fun. I get into my second line, I see a guy just drop, and I was a lady. This was fun. A lady on the front row, an older woman, just goes, "He's drunk."
Oh, nice.
And I go, that's hilarious. You just like diagnosed him like that. Yeah. And then the next thing I hear is someone go, "He's not responsive." And I go, well, that's an issue. And then all of a sudden, more and more commotion. The house lights come up. I'm just standing there.
Yeah.
And then I eventually get off stage. Then the manager comes back at one point, and this is how so stark it was. She goes, "Hey, we're trying to resuscitate him. Someone gave him Narcan, the whole thing. If he's okay, we're gonna, restart the show, and you have to, you could do a shorter set, and we'll end by a certain time. But if he does die, we're not going to do the show."
All right.
And I was like, I would hope so. I don't think this is a Val Venus WWE situation.
Was the second question, do I get paid if he dies? Because I did only do about 5 minutes.
I get paid. I did my whole time.
Yeah. Thank you.
So then I had to come back on and do the rest of my set.
Am I allowed to sell merch?
Yeah, Wilfred hawked so many socks because of that show. I mean, the man was depleted.
I definitely would have sold socks, but I had sold out by then.
Yeah, I know. You didn't bring enough socks. Next time, you got to bring more socks.
But yeah, thankfully he didn't die.
He did die. They resuscitated him.
They resuscitated
him. Did he
him.
go back to his seat?
No,
they took him.
They took his slump body to the hospital.
Oh, okay.
As we tried to forget what we just witnessed, and I did like a 35-minute set.
Was it good? Was it good after that?
Yeah, it was good.
I thought it was great.
Yeah,
you saw from my perspective, like I could see the audience coming together.
Yeah.
In support of each other and of Anthony.
Yeah, because sometimes after stuff like that, like Miss Pat beat up a guy one time at the Morty's open mic, beat the absolute fuck out of this dude, and a bunch of people left. But the people that stayed, it was one of the best shows I've ever been to after that.
Yeah.
After she beat that guy up. Oh my
totally,
God,
man.
it was
when
awesome.
you're all a part of an event, you go through an event together. You're bonded and that bond. It definitely could last the next hour at least.
For sure.
Yeah. But I think the only thing I was cycling through any jokes that I had like drop dead, like certain words that I was like, that's so on the nose that I can't say it. But yeah, it was great.
Ari got mad at me at Kenny, friend of the show, Kenny DeForest's memorial thing, because I kept joking about killing myself or something to people, and he was like, "Why would you say these things? Kenny just died." I go, "He didn't kill himself though. He died on accident."
We don't know.
I go, I guess he. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know he ran his bike or ran a rock into his head from his bike on purpose. Sorry, Ari.
Yeah, Kenny would have not liked your disposition in the moment, Ari.
Listen, I don't handle these kind of things well. A good thing that guy, I wouldn't. If I was the headliner, I'd be like, immediately, first thing I would have said when I came back up, I go, "Well, thank God that guy lived, because I didn't want to have to say rest in piss, and I hope he's in hell getting butt fucked by the devil."
Which is a hell of a first instinct, I would say. I think that's really what makes you you.
It's like, God, I have to say this.
Yeah. Tim is like toiling over the word, like, make sure I get rest in piss right. I don't want to fuck that up.
I've got it written down.
Yeah.
What's next? Oh, butt fucked by the devil. What else do we got, Wilfred?
Well, another big piece of news that OpenAI took that defense contract.
Right.
Oh, instead of the other one.
Anthropic.
Yeah. Because Anthropic wouldn't, because the government said, "Hey, take those. We don't want any of the limits on there. Take the limiter off of the AI. We want to be able to do whatever we want." And Anthropic was like, "I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think you guys should probably have some kind of limiter."
And then 1.5 million people left ChatGPT. They unsubscribed.
Wow.
And then, what's his name? Altman was like, "No, we're going to do some of the limits too."
Yeah.
No, we're limiting. We're limiting. We have to limit.
Yeah, we're gonna be the first group that ever goes into bed with a Trump organization that wins. I know it's kind of a I was hopeful when Anthropic. It seemed like the rest of the tech companies were gonna bond together in support, and then I think like the next day, OpenAI was like, "Oh yeah, we're in."
Yeah.
He was like Jay Leno was in that closet.
Yeah.
Like listening to the meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting it's interesting that you had the thought that the guys who got into making technology for money were going to be like, you know what, I don't really want this money.
Yeah.
I know. I really.
I just want all the money.
I know where you know where it's headed. So you want to hold on to any scrap of delusion you have that it might be okay.
Right.
So any brief moment of that, you're like trying to celebrate that. You didn't even get the afternoon. Next day they were like, we're all in. Do whatever you want. Surveil me. Fucking fuck my wife in the ass with a computer. I don't care. Just give me more money.
Well, so Sam
I want a bigger yacht.
Altman did say that he's not going to allow the mass surveillance, but the
already doing it.
Autonomous robot killers, they can use the AI.
Okay, so we can have T-1000s, but they're not going to know where we are at all times.
Yeah. Isn't it? They don't. This is, I think, my issue with like any of those movies, and I understand why they're movies. They have to be myopic just to the story, but you really don't consider that like other things are going on to the scale that they are during this. Do you know what I mean? Like the NBA playoffs are gonna happen. Like we're gonna have T-1000s, and you're gonna be like, people are gonna be like, I'm going to see Harry Styles in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Like it's just a crazy thing that both are going to exist at the same time.
Hopefully we don't get liquid metal on our way there. The T-1000 made out of liquid metal.
Yeah.
Give me the hat. Give me that. Yeah.
I have lice.
I can't get it twice. What I understand.
Yeah. So that's a.
What are your thoughts on it, Wilfred? You brought it up.
I think it's. I mean it.
Wilfred's
He thinks it's
so
awesome.
funny. The reveal of Wilfred is with big tech the whole time. Well, it kind of. I mean, it works for him.
Wilfred is AI.
I don't. I mean, of course, it's. I think it's awful, but there's so much awful shit happening left and right that.
Right.
Is this?
You want it back?
Is this even worth?
I'm trying to get the
about?
part that they made long for my balding to look cool.
Well, I don't want you to be insecure.
I'm not insecure. I don't give a fuck.
Tim, if you get,
I'm balding, bro. What do you want?
if you ever get enough money, would you get?
Oh, I'm getting new hair, baby.
You would
immediately get
Fuck
new hair.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to Turkey. I'm getting as much hair as they can put on my head. I say triple it up, bitch.
That I agree with that. That's I don't see enough.
Yeah.
I've only seen it in one person where they went full bald and then they just had just a full head, like Little Richie. Little Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't think people are doing that enough. Just go if you're already doing it, man. Go the full bore.
you want it to look so good that people think it's a wig.
My buddy Andrew. Well, my buddy Andrew went to the best guy in the world, who I guess is in Canada.
Oh.
And his hair looks good.
Why? Is he just so much more expensive than Turkey?
Yeah, it's like $100,000 for the guy in
was
Canada.
Just talking with someone who went to Turkey, and it was so much more affordable than I would have even believed.
Isn't it like $25,000?
It's so much cheaper than that.
$25,000. I'll get some more hair.
I think it was.
They send you and they put you on, but it all covers your flight and
hotel for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I think it was like less than 10.
Really?
I think like,
and you get to be in Turkey where you can treat women however you want. I'm going to be nice, of course.
Tim?
I'm going to be nice to them, of course, but I could be mean if I want.
But I like that I have the option.
Yeah.
I'm not as chained up as I am here in America with my girlfriend who makes all the money.
I am going to tell him to smile a little, though. Also, Yeah, she does make all the money. I was gonna say I'm making a little more money now.
He's making some
You're
money.
doing great.
I'm making some money now. I paid half the rent.
A workhorse, man. I don't think that is said enough about you.
I was thinking about it on the train today. I was like, I am kind of like a rich person. I have multiple streams of income.
You do.
I have so many streams of income that I make, enough to pay the rent and everything. But those streams of income pay me so little.
They're not streams.
They're not
Trickles.
streams.
Little drips.
Yeah, I have drips of income. That's right.
Yeah, you have the work ethic and the tenacity of a rich person, but you have the, I get the tranquility of a poor person in the sense that you enjoy your life. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, when people ask me how I'm doing, I only ever have one problem, and it's that I never have any money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you only have one problem, your life is pretty good.
That's what I mean. Yes.
You would find other problems if you figured out the money problem.
Really? Fuck.
I think so.
I was really hoping if I got some money, my life would be perfect.
I think you'd get money and you'd be like, oh shit, I'm fat.
Wait, no, that's not a problem.
Fuck, Wilfred. Wilfred always does one too many. He does one too cutting, and you go, Jesus, man, all right.
All right, we'll cut that out.
Anthony, be serious. Am I actually fat?
No, you're not. You're not. He'll do that. He'll run with a mean thing. He did it the first thing out of his mouth. He goes, yeah, we're all a bunch of mediocre comedians. And I was like, well, I mean, let's not say
I
that.
didn't say mediocre comedians.
You said bad guys.
Mediocre intellect.
Yes,
I think
intellect.
I think that's
That's fair.
That's very fair.
I would say,
But no, you're not fat, too.
I would say, DeVito, you're a very good comedian. I would say I'm the most underrated comic in the world.
I don't think the world is. I would say the universe. I don't think the world is quite big enough.
That's right. You hear that? Zebulon 5.
My nemesis.
That's right.
Cantar X4. Sorry, Wilfred, you were trying to say something, and then I don't know why I feel the need to, analyze you guys. Not analyze.
Well, you're the host. You're the host.
Yeah, you're the host. It's
That's
fine.
right, I'm hosting.
I don't recall what I was trying to say, but
No, you were saying something important.
I doubt it. I really
Turkey,
doubt
we're
it.
talking about hair. I grabbed your hat.
Oh, yeah.
But there was something you had going before that. Something about tech. Oh, we want to know where you stand on this.
Yes.
Oh, my stance.
Sorry, it's my first time hosting the show, so
You're doing a great
little
job.
rocky.
Sure. My stance on this is just that it's like such a small drop in the awful swamp that Trump is creating. Like there's so many problems that this is just one of the many.
Yeah.
But I think like that. I mean, that's clearly some sort of tactic to distract us from Epstein. Because
It all is, baby.
if everything's going on around it, we're all talking about Iran, but
We're not talking about
Epstein right now.
We're not talking about Aranda who got trafficked by Epstein.
We're not talking about I ran a train on a series of 16-year-olds. All right, Bill. And then Bill Maher is the other side of that.
Well, there also wasn't.
Can we get on Club Random?
Every episode is our submission tape to be on Club Random. Every episode we send to Bill Maher, snail mail, begging for his approval.
I just want to smoke weed with you.
I just want to smoke weed and be confused about trans people with you, Bill. How much more can a fella ask?
Bill, listen, I don't get it either.
And I want to get it.
I'm a man.
I go to Liberty Games. It's kind of old hat, but it's good that we are still talking about this. I'm loving, probably like you guys are, the theater of the people linked to Epstein who are scrambling to make excuses as to why they've been on the island. I'm sincerely shocked that no one went the route of like, I was there, but I was there because I am part of an elite pedophile hunter squad, and I arrived at a Donnie Brasco capacity.
Sure,
yeah, like a Mossad type, like when they were hunting the Nazis. Yeah. I was actually, I did go, but
it's sort of an Inglorious Bastards situation.
He carves a young girl into their foreheads or whatever they do.
That's got to get us on Club Random. A riff like that has to, Bill. How could you deny us?
But it's we talked a couple episodes ago where we were like, okay, if you went to the island only once,
Right.
like you go, like a Chris Tucker or whatever they had, like that, that you go
Like when a cruise goes to port and you're only there for a couple hours.
right,
Yeah.
and you
Right.
go once and you're like, okay, this is kind of weird, and I don't ever want to go back. But if you went a couple times, oh boy,
Yeah.
that's no good.
Okay, well, do you think that there are people that went to the island and actually saw nothing?
Yeah, of course. I think for sure. I
Yeah.
don't know if they saw nothing, but I'm sure they went to the island and then maybe the girls like looked kind of young, but they didn't ask any questions. They were like, well, they were probably 20 or 19 or.
You're never to ask a woman her age.
Yeah.
That'd be rude.
It would be rude, and it'd be incriminating as well.
Yeah, I do think. Yeah. I do think yes. If you went to the island once, and I think a lot of people would be like that, where they're like, I don't like whatever's something's happening around here.
Yeah,
you know, like
Vibes were off.
there's a twinkle in Bill Gates' eye that I've never quite seen before.
Yeah.
I'd like to leave.
I think I saw Stephen Hawking smile for the first time.
Yeah.
There was a clip from whatever his deposition, and he gets shown like a picture, and he's just like smiling.
Oh, Bill Clinton?
Yeah, and then his lawyer is like, "We got to take that away from you.
He
You're
can't
like-
turn it off.
You're too happy
Yeah.
right now."
Yeah, I think just once, if we're able at some point, and I'm sure science is working on it. Maybe we'll never get there before the end of the world. But if we could measure levels of horniness in men's bodies, I think we
Yeah.
would find out that Bill Clinton is like so off the charts that we'd be
Yeah.
impressed he hadn't done more. Do you know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd be at like Neanderthal Italian level or whatever. Whatever the first Italian man was.
Yeah, he would be. He'd be like Latin guy pre-AIDS
Yeah.
New York City. Completely. Oh man.
Damn. God damn.
What else we got, Wilfred? What do we got
Here's
down the pipe?
here's a big one. In the UK, they've banned pornography that depicts sexual relationships between step relatives.
That makes sense. They want it to be real relatives. Isn't that like their whole thing?
You can't. Yeah, you can't be acting.
The royal family is furious.
Yeah. Like, they're strangers.
What's the fun in that? How would you possibly keep the bloodline going? It simply makes no sense. If you're gonna fuck your sister, why would you go It's
Yeah.
a ridiculous idea. It's a premise I can't get behind.
Yeah, I don't understand what's unwanted about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the taboo?
Yeah.
They're like, I'm sorry, we skip a step. That wasn't as good. But this was the first time I wrote a joke before the episode.
Oh, okay.
That was my.
That's great.
I prepared that one joke.
I love it.
Yeah, I prepared the bombing the girls' school thing.
Oh, nice.
Of course, I'm not that good.
Wilfred sent this to our group chat, and I go, "Ooh, I wrote a joke." I said to myself, "Finally," I thought.
That's why there's no response to it. Everyone's writing.
Yeah.
Everyone's feverishly writing.
They also banned any depiction of like anyone who's like 20 acting like they're 17.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I guess.
I like the opposite. I like a nice teen who's acting like an old lady.
Yeah.
And then call me an odd guy, and I'll
Just helping this teenager cross the street.
guilty as charged.
Can I carry your groceries for you?
I like a nice 15-year-old who halfway through complains about her mesothelioma. And I'm a weird guy, and I know that.
I just got a settlement. I got a settlement for mesothelioma.
Yeah. I just donated a lot of money to a Nigerian prince.
And,
Sonny, can I put my bags on your hard penis? You can help me across the street.
So they've banned step relative porn.
Yes.
Is the Bang Bus still allowed to run?
Do they? I don't think the bang bus. Does the bang bus get involved in stuff?
Yeah,
stuff?
Well, the bang bus
mean,
can't drive on the left side. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
That's a funny sketch. The bang bus immediately crashes,
and they die, and a bunch of men are crying.
It's just people filing out with jizz and blood all over them, screaming.
There's just a white bus.
Speaking of the bang bus, Wilfred, are you still doing that streaming bus thing down to South by Southwest, or did that fall apart?
No, that fell apart.
Oh, okay.
What's this?
Tim and I and Micah. It would have been fun.
Yeah, I told him I'd do it. I just eventually was like, I'll do it for
we got
whatever money.
asked to do this like streaming like project where we would take a bus or a van or an RV to Austin, and we would be like streaming throughout the entire time and like doing whatever the hell antics.
That's fun.
And then we do some shows on the way. It paid almost nothing.
Yeah, there was no money to it, and Micah is my agent.
Right.
Because normally I just go, oh yeah.
Totally.
And
Micah, yes, in a heartbeat.
And Micah goes, what did you make off of your gig this week? And I go, well, I'm down about $300.
So pretty good.
And I go, this business is my life.
I told Dave that you would do it.
Yeah.
And then I told Micah that I told Dave that you would do it. And then Mike was like, fuck off. I was like, he would do it. And she's like, yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
What is, how long would it be?
Be like
4 days, I think.
Yeah, but I think it was going to end up being longer than that.
Sure.
4 days, and they would
then they take care of all hotel, all food, and fly us back from Austin.
It's pretty fun.
It would have been fun, but here's the other thing. I've done a lot of fun stuff.
Sure.
I've kind of changed my mental thing, because people really do bank on the fact that comedians will do things because it's fun for no money.
Sure. Right. Yeah, you're right.
And now I have to be like, listen, I've done a lot of really fun comedy stuff.
Yeah, we should get paid. Of course you should
need
get paid.
to
You're
make
doing
money.
work. Yeah, no, that's insane.
Yeah.
I had the same mindset where I'd be like, oh, man, hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
You give me these couple things, that sounds good to me as a win. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Of course you should get paid. That's insane.
Yeah, but it's really hard because you're like, hey, this does sound fun, and I do like to have fun, and
Of course.
And it's like, yeah, but I mean, how much do people want to watch me be hungover in a van every day?
You'd be surprised. People want their minds and eyes filled at all times.
I guess they do watch Clavicular now.
Yeah.
It was like,
have you gotten into that, the looks maxing stuff?
No, first I heard about it was on a podcast a couple weeks ago. I didn't really know too much about it, but
sure. Yeah, me and Tim learned about it a couple weeks ago too.
Yeah. He ran over a guy with his car.
Yeah, I didn't. That part of it. It's funny to me that like there has to be so much. Like it wouldn't be enough that this guy's breaking his face to look better. He also has to like scream the N-word at a nightclub.
Is it possible that Clavicular was trying to help that guy by hitting him with his car?
Yeah, he was trying to. He was trying to
look max him.
He was trying to fix his jaw.
He was breaking his arms and legs with his car so that he could extend them and become taller.
I wanted him to be beautiful, just like all those women in my basement.
It's so funny listening to him talk about his mom, who was like a bodybuilder.
Oh, okay.
His mom used to be a bodybuilder, and then she had him and like stopped bodybuilding. He's like, yeah, I guess after my mom had me, she became like sort of like a big fat pig, She's like kind of a disgusting fucking pig. So, and I was like, damn, and I say a lot of bad stuff, but when it comes to talking shit about my mom, that's normally where I kind of cut it off, you know?
Yeah. Well, we're saying bad stuff in jest.
Yes.
Anything we're saying, it's like, well, we didn't write any of this. Nothing's getting fact-checked by our brains, and we're letting just things fly, so it's going to happen. But that's
But also,
just
my mom,
mean.
My mom's also not holding my passport hostage, so I can go to Turkey and get my maxilla fixed.
Wait, slow down. So what's happening?
He's trying to go to Turkey because he wants to get his jaw. He wants to do a thing to get a new jaw.
Yeah, they're gonna break the jaw and then like pull it out and then give him.
And it's $35,000
like Homer Simpson.
Do they do bundle deals in Turkey? Like they'll throw on some hair for like A couple extra grand if you get your jaw broken for that much money?
Probably. I would bet they could do it both at the same time.
You-
But
You think they can do that all at the same time? It's not like
Well,
a
I mean-
mechanic. It's like, oh, we can change the windshield wipers while we're here.
well, I feel like it's
You want tits? We'll do it.
well, I feel like it's two different doctors.
I mean, you're laying down on the table.
We got a bunch of. We got the stuff. We got the gels. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I mean, the hair guy,
Like watching a video as they do it. Oh, interesting.
the hair guy's not going to be in the jaw guy's way. If you're laying down, the hair guy's behind you,
Sure.
and the jaw guy will be to your side.
It's like a NASCAR pit stop.
I don't know.
That's so cool.
He's in Turkey for
Fuck.
6 minutes.
We gotta do a headlines only Patreon episode. If you donate to the Patreon, we'll go to Turkey.
Yeah.
If you front the money, we'll go to Turkey and we'll get our jaws broken and get all new hair.
Patreon.com/greathang.
And I'll get an extra ball just
Sign
to
up to the-
surprise my wife when she goes down there.
Sign up to the Great Hang Patreon. I'll put all the money aside to take all of us to Turkey. We can get some kind of surgery for Jeff to get him to look regular, like some kind of regular look to him, so he's not skeleton maxing.
I think that's what Jeff has to do.
Yeah.
He has to push that he's been skeleton maxing, and that's like a cool thing.
He's been Babadook maxing.
For sure.
He looks like the damn Babadook.
Fuck. And here's the thing. I would feel bad if it was anyone but Jeff with how I've been behaving towards him.
Yeah, he's deserved it. Man, when we went to see, I was with a friend of the show, Shane Torres, in Chicago. We were doing Zanies in Rosemont. So they put you up, and then there's like a movie theater over there. They got all kinds of stuff over there.
Rosemont sucks.
Rosemont
not
does.
The club,
Really?
the area. Oh my
Yeah.
god,
It's just like a little mall town, but
yeah.
the
But it's
club
the
is
saddest
the
mall
club
town.
is awesome, and there's a movie theater right by the club. So we went to go see Dune 2.
Nice.
Who's the bad guy? The jacked bad guy, the Harkonnen guy.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Austin Butler.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's like a sick fuck or whatever in
Right.
the movie. So I call Sheen on speakerphone because Sheen bothers Shane Torres to his core.
Sure.
So to bother Shane, I had Sheen on speakerphone, and Sheen goes, "Oh, you guys are going to a movie, huh? Well, when you get there, I'm blah 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 Harkonnen or whoever the guy is. He said he was that guy." And the guy comes up on screen, and Shane goes, "Is that the guy Sheen said he was? He's like a sick pervert like Sheen." And he laughed for 10 minutes.
Yeah. No, I like Jeff in the way that he is, because he's It's like, I don't know. There's something about it that it's so harmless.
Yeah.
He
But it's
used
so
to,
cutting.
But then you wouldn't be surprised if he kissed his uncle on the mouth.
No, I think that's what I like.
and his
I think
uncle's
he's
the
got-
victim.
Yeah. He really is a great spin master of his own life. But I think that's what I like about him, is it seems like anything could be on the table in a way that like a border town is.
Yeah, he's like Juarez.
Yeah. He has the personality of Tangiers.
Yeah.
That's what I
He
enjoy.
did a bit to Shane for like 2 years where every time he'd talk to him, he would tell people around them, and he'd tell Shane that Shane was like his mentor, and that he looks up to him as like a big brother.
Great.
And Shane one day punched him really hard. It was great.
That's so funny. That's great.
What do we
What
got,
do we
Wilfred?
got?
How much? What time? What's our time?
We're at 57.
Oh, great! Look at this. This has
We
been
normally
flying.
do an hour.
We do about an hour 50.
Wonderful.
Um,
I'm going to do Pine Box later, and I'm not going back to Astoria, so whatever.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kash Patel. Oh, I don't know if you saw. He fired a lot of the Iran experts in the FBI just 2 weeks before we.
Oh, interesting.
Because
interesting.
he like purged the FBI and fired like a dozen people
Right.
for having done investigations on Trump.
Right.
Those dozen people happen to be the Iran experts.
It's
Damn.
so there. It's just, I guess in some ways it's so blatant. It feels like they know the world's ending.
Right.
You know when it was like senior year of high school and you were like, whatever. Like teachers were like, show up, don't show up, do whatever you want. Like that's how it feels like.
I'd
get
like, drunk at school.
Yeah, they're like, we don't even have to say like there's an island where we're just fucking teenagers. You could. They really is so little attempt at accountability now.
I'm just now imagining like you remember that vitamin D graduation song?
Yes.
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C, yes.
Yeah.
And then so I'm imagining that song playing while bombs are raining down on Iran.
A Cash Patel impassioned speech.
Yeah. As we fire Iranian experts, there will be no consequences. Trump is a god. Well, so it's like there's that.
Instead of the names, they did that. I remember at my graduation because it was 2000, and they would splice in the graduates on like Z100 on the radio.
Oh,
they
really?
would just splice in the names of like the people that have died.
So it'd be like, as we go.
There's a picture of Ayatollah committee.
As we go on. Paul Trulio. Car wreck. We remember Angela Baker attacked by dog. People are like, man, a lot of people died in the 2000 class. Damn, that, well, there's that. So there's that. There's them just blatantly firing a bunch of people that investigated Trump. There's also, so I sent Wilfred a video of the deposition that they had with Kristi Noem.
Yeah.
And I watched another video that I didn't send. I should have sent it to you. But there was another video where a guy's talking to her, and he's like, okay, so you had a contract with a company. He was like, this. So you guys outsourced a contract with this company for $143 million. And she goes, I don't know the specifics. She started getting into it. He's like, okay, well, hold on. The company was started 11 days before the contract was, before they bid on the contract. And the company is owned by your personal assistant's husband. And she's like, well, yeah, but I didn't have anything to do with, and he goes, okay, so this man who helped you run your gubernatorial race, a man who did, like a guy who's helped her through her whole career, started a company 11 days before they got a $143 million contract from the government. And he goes, this doesn't seem like corruption to anyone. I'm like, that's crazy.
That's what I mean. It can't be any more blatant, and they're just doing zero.
They couldn't care less about it.
Couldn't care less.
Well, it's like with the Epstein Transparency Act, they're like, okay, you guys haven't followed the law at all. And they're like, okay, well, what did you write in the Transparency Act as repercussions for them not following the law? They were like, oh, nothing. They could just not follow it, I guess, and nothing really is going to happen to them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're trying. They're like, has anyone just tried lying?
Yeah.
Like, or just not exactly offering no accountability whatsoever and seeing if it works. And so far, it's like
it's crushing it.
It's crushing. Yeah,
like this whole Iran thing. There's been like 16 different messages about why we're even doing it. And it doesn't matter what the truth is.
I know.
Well, Caitlin Collins was interviewing a guy. Caitlin Collins from CNN, friend of the show, of course. She was interviewing a guy.
We want to smoke weed with you too, Caitlin.
Yeah. How many pundits have been in the hot seat?
I don't know. Caitlin, get us on Club Random. Get Caitlin Collins. But so she was interviewing this guy who was like, well, we needed a regime change. And she goes, didn't Pete Hegseth just say this wasn't because of a regime change? Yeah. And he goes, well, I mean, in a way, because of, and the guy immediately was like,
I saw that. And then he was like, yeah, this is a war. And then they're like, okay, wait, you just said this is a war. And he's like, no, I didn't say that. Fuck, I did.
Is there what do you think they could actually, like, what do you think they could actually say as an excuse that we would go like, all right, outside of the framework of like oil, bad dictator, like is there something like even on like a surface level that we would go, Okay.
Like you would believe it?
Yeah.
What you're asking?
Believe it or get behind it. Yeah. Is there anything you can think of?
No, because it would take some amount of accountability on their end because I would if they would be like, listen, I know we said that we destroyed all their capabilities of making a nuclear weapon, but gotta tell you, we fucked up and actually didn't, and a nuclear weapon was by all accounts targeted towards us in the next 2 days. But that would mean they would have to admit that they fucked up, which they will not do.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the regime change thing could make everyone go, all right, we don't like that you did it, but we're for that.
Right.
Yeah, but they have so many videos of all of them being like, regime change doesn't work. It never works. It's not a thing that works. All of them have said it.
I do like they walked into this with like, we'll figure out the plan later.
They've
then just didn't.
They've got Dave Smith saying Kamala Harris would have been a better president.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's big.
Yeah, he was like, I should never have voted for Donald Trump. They've got Nick Fuentes saying, if you vote, you should vote Democrat.
Really?
Yep.
Man, that is huge.
Because Nick Fuentes was and is an America First guy.
Sure.
So he doesn't like that they're doing all this other stuff.
Right.
He wants them to get rid of all the other races here. The races here are ruining this country.
Yeah. Let's start here.
Yeah.
We'll clear them out later.
I mean, I'm sure
Why did we turn the page on Memphis so quickly?
I'm sure he's fine with a bunch of Iranians dying, but he wished they were American Iranians.
Yeah, is it also this is, and obviously this, feels like a distraction, and maybe, Israel has goaded us into this. And maybe it's a combination of all these things, but there's distraction from the Epstein files and, the midterms coming up. How far are we made from the midterms? 8 months?
November.
So this is 8 months. Where do you see this as it gets closer? The level of the ramping up as we get closer to the midterms.
Well, this war will be over in 4 weeks. So that's a month from now.
Generally speaking, these little skirmishes in the Middle East are in and out deals, as far as I've experienced.
But yeah, their timetable is 4 to 5 weeks for this bad boy. Get in there. They'll probably put Lutnick in charge of Iran. Get him out of
Sure, yeah. Ayatollah Lutnick.
Yeah. Who knows, man? I mean, the ramping up, what's going to be really ramping up, I think, and Wilfred, you can chime in on this if you'd like to.
Sure.
I've been talking a lot. Is Trump talking about how the elections are fraudulent in every way?
Yeah. I definitely see a blue wave coming, and I don't know if it's me being blindly optimistic.
Sure.
But seeing what happened with James Tallarico winning, and I think there's that guy in Maine who's
Cooper Flagg.
Yeah. It's Cooper Flagg.
You're thinking of
He
Cooper
put up
Flagg.
42 points.
Who's the guy in Maine? What's his name?
I have no idea.
I don't remember,
He's
but
he's a veteran that
they have a
is
runoff going right now, right?
Yes, and he's looking like he's in a good place too.
Yeah.
And I think that
I mean, even the fact that they're having a runoff is good.
yeah. But I think
Hopefully
it's
he's
gonna
not
be,
one of those veterans that lost his leg. Not good in a runoff. Anyway, sorry.
I think the only thing that the only card that Trump is going to have as things get closer to the election is election fraud.
Yeah.
Because he's pushing everyone
Right.
to the left.
Yeah.
So election fraud is
That's the only card he's got left.
And and will it become a boy who cried wolf situation?
Right. Did he waste his election frauds on the 2016 election and all the other bullshit?
In the 2020 where
Right.
you got everybody to take big craps on Nancy Pelosi's desk.
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna email a meme to myself from her account. Woo!
But and he's also probably going to have ICE agents at all of the voting.
We
polls
will
and everything.
see if they will allow that. The problem with the DHS, I was watching a thing. The problem with DHS is after 9/11, because everyone was so stirred up, they kind of gave a ton of power to DHS that really they shouldn't have, so they can kind of go unchecked in a way that's like Trump can kind of use it as his own personal military.
Sure.
In a way.
And they have like more money than the military does, don't they?
No, but they do have way too much money than they need, and they're asking for more. No, the military gets trillions of dollars. They have like $700 billion.
I thought those ICE agents in Minneapolis had trillions of dollars.
Well, they want you to think that so that you think that they know what they're talking about.
If you combined the incomes of all of the left, all the Hollywood left,
Sure.
what do you think you're looking at in comparison to DHS and these government agencies to combat them? You think it's anywhere close?
I bet. Well, who's all in there? Will Smith's got like $1 billion. So does.
I
I
think you throw in a couple Mark Ruffalos.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Yeah, I think you're rounded out. I think
about
you
1%. They could probably muster up about $7 or $8 billion, probably.
So then, what are they fighting against with that $7 or $8 billion? Hypothetically.
Well, they got to give it to me, and then.
Oh, sure, you're the brain trust, obviously. Obviously, you'll take your cut,
and then of course
from a managerial role,
and then I'll take it to Vegas, double it,
and then I will go on Polymarket and watch this thing soar as I bet on the Connecticut Sun to bring it home this year.
With $7 billion, they can probably get enough weapons and ammunition to arm regular people to the point where they could probably make a stand.
Let's start a GoFundMe.
Or they can do what they can spend $7 or $8 billion on singing a song together about peace.
That might be better. Let's really knock it out of the park this time, guys.
Yeah, the budget was the problem last year.
I hope they.
Right.
I hope they zoom in on some of them crying.
Oh my God, that would be amazing if they spent it all on John Lennon's Imagine.
Yeah.
But this time directed by Christopher Nolan.
Josh,
if they could pierce the dark heart of the right with art, God, by golly, I think we can win this thing.
Josh Gad shows up. They're like, "Sorry, brother, you're out. You ruined it last time. You and Gal Gadot got a Gal Gadot. Fuck. That was something.
Why won't you have us, Mar?
All right, well, Anthony, thank you for hosting this show.
I'll be back.
Yeah, thanks for hosting.
Yeah, what's the YouTube special we got?
Every 3 months, I'm going to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, you should just be on every time Jeff's gone.
That works.
This has been good.
That works, because I really want to just see you guys more, and if this is the way it has to happen, then this is how it has to happen. And it's kind of perfect, because then I could just do the Pine Box mic, because that's my new plan.
Yeah, we can hang out here until then.
Awesome.
You know
That's
what pisses
awesome.
me off?
What?
I have so much fucking shit I have to do, and I can't hang out after that.
That sucks. I'm looking forward to that.
I can't even go to Pine Box.
Well, I got to go to
Really?
an acting class later, but
Oh, man. I'll go with you.
Yeah.
I'm leaving at 5, so you can hang out till 5.
Work it out till 5.
Yeah, bring Anthony over to the acting class.
I'll
Sure.
give notes. I'll give notes on everyone's performance. More berets. How come you're not wearing a beret? This ain't even acting.
I saw a man in a damn beret today.
That's a good day.
Yeah,
That's
old
a fine
old
day.
man.
That's a
Oh, wow.
man.
He was old as piss.
That's cool.
Some things can turn it all around, and
Yeah.
for me, a toupee or a beret can do it.
Did I tell you
Really
this?
anything French, I guess.
Did I tell you what my uncle would do?
No.
So we would go to Colts. We had season tickets to the Colts games. We would go every week, and we would stand. Me and my dad and my uncle, where our gate was to get to our seats, we would stand and drink beers and watch people walk by,
Great.
King of the Hill style.
Awesome.
And my uncle, anytime someone had a toupee, he would go, "Toupee!" and he would follow them with his finger. He points and follows them.
Man, that's so cool.
And my uncle's huge.
That's
so, like,
awesome.
no one ever really fucked with him. And I was like, we're going to get in a fight one time. He goes, okay, then we'll fight somebody. I was
What
like,
a
oh, okay.
whimsical way to bully.
Yeah.
I don't even think it is bullying. That's so funny.
It's so funny that of the three of us, you have the best male figures in your life.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, he was a good
That
guy.
is crazy.
I tell it on stage sometimes, that story of him, and I go, And he's racist, too, if you could believe it.
Yeah, you don't want to see what comes after toupee.
Well, and then people get uptight because I go, and he's my favorite guy that's ever lived. And we're at a time where people are like, your favorite guy can't be racist.
Yeah, I don't think people can hold those things in their head.
I'm like, the toupee guy? Yeah, he's going to be number one, dumbass.
Yeah, man.
Anthony, you have a special out.
I do. Straight Hoopin'. I thought it was very good. The public has decided it's not as good as I thought.
Are you getting bad?
And that's what I defy you as a viewer.
Point at that one.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
I defy you. Stand up to the masses who've decided that I don't belong in the top 5 of the New York Times every now and again.
Oh, I thought you were getting bad comments on it.
No, I'm not getting any bad. I mean, I'm getting some bad comments, but that's par for the course.
Yeah, that's okay.
A minimal amount of bad comments. People seem to like it.
Are you getting less bad comments than like a lady comedian?
Here's my thing with them.
Okay.
They feed into it.
The women?
Yeah. Then why are you being a comedian?
Right.
As Dave Chappelle called them, brittle spirits is what I see everywhere. Of course, I'm getting less mean comments than any woman who puts a set on the internet.
Here's the thing. If you as a dude get more mean comments as a lady, you better be packing it up, brother.
You got to figure out another career.
Because you have really fucked up.
That's really funny.
But that's great. Yeah, check out Straight Hoopin'. It's an incredible special. I watched the premiere.
I was there. Yeah, we were in the room.
We were in there. Yeah.
We were talking about what dinner we were eating.
Yeah, man. The chat was a good time.
Yeah, Straight Hoopin'. Anything else, DeVito?
Nothing, man. Catch me every 3 months hosting this podcast. Headlines only.
Hell yeah.
Wilfred?
We'll see you later.
Listen to Great Ang.